Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, and welcome to Argentina, as we are back on the Ducati, hoping to do much better than we did in Qatar. We had a very difficult race. After a decent qualifying, we're on a track where I thought we were a bit better in Argentina than we are in Qatar. It certainly proved to be in our first full season. The Moto3, but of course MotoGP very different, and it's Ducati, a very difficult beast to ride. So we're being a bit cautious in this first sector. But hopefully being just neat and precise will pay off time-wise, as that's what we didn't really do in Qatar during the race. We got into a rhythm eventually, as we did set the fastest of that. So we did have the pace at times, it was just overall, and again that tyre wear came into play in the final lap. They certainly have upped the tyre wear in this game from MotoGP 15. Since they've been very cautious on this qualifying effort, as that's not what I want to happen. Getting the back end out. So I feel very slow on this lap. Hopefully it's not, of course, time-wise. I want to get through the Q2, get into the top 10 like in Qatar, which hopefully will set us up for a good race. So I'm also lose the front end there, braking. And lose the back end when we get on the power. So 37 flat. Is that a good time? Let's head to the pits and find out. As of course we're going to skip time. It is good. As we join Bradley Smith going through the Q2. Just ahead of Hector Barber and Scott Redding. So I'll take that. To get some reputation VR points, improving physical condition and our agility as well. But the main thing is, can we improve our position in Q2? As you see, we've got the exact same conditions, but we've got to be in the 36s, low 36s maybe, to be right at the front sharp end of the grid. It's a good smooth entrance onto the start finish straight. Oh, that's not a good entrance into turn one. Very wide. But if we can pick up the throttle early, you know, we're sliding on that rear wheel. Very wide entrance, but we hook up the apex there and get on the power slightly early though. Not sure that's a better set than the first time around, to be honest. A bit wide in first corner, but hit up that second corner a bit better. Now we're reaching over 200 miles per hour down this back straight. Incredible the speed these bikes go. In a straight line, yeah, they do rival F1 machines. Of course, just round the corners with two wheels and a rider. Much less aerodynamics, it's a bit slower. But it is insane what these machines do. I've seen these riders kind of manhandle them. But obviously with Marquez's style. I find it even more remarkable seeing someone like Lorenzo who just seems to crest the bike into corners at times when he's at his best. It's like he makes no effort at all. He's like Alain Prost at his best in F1 back in the day. Or Jenson Button. To go extremely wide using the advertising hoardings. Oh, and just a 37 again. Even slower than our first ever because we messed up that penultimate corner like it hell. Let's return to the pits and skip time. As not very happy with that lap. And it shows, look at that, down in 11th. Kind of where we qualified anyway from Q1. As Lorenzo takes pride of Marquez and Rossi. Very close at the front. And yes, you saw it was a low 36 we needed to get. So really disappointing qualifying, I would say, in the end. Yeah, we got through the Q2, but we didn't do much once we were in there. to improve loads of skills like braking, throttle management, cornering and body position. So let's head to the race.
Hello and welcome to the Turnmaster Rio Hondo circuit in Argentina. In just a few minutes, the MotoGP riders will be battling for glory in the second round of the World Championship.
As here we are on the grid, look at that front row. With Iannone behind, my teammate's doing well on the second row. You've got the Suzuki's on the third row, we were on the fourth. Going lower down the grid, you see Petrucci down there in 16th. As once again the Estrella Glitzer guys and the Priya boys battling out at the back.
All the riders on the grid at Turnmaster Rio Hondo, concentration at a high, because this running of the Argentinian Grand Prix will start any moment now.
Oh, yes it will, Gavin Emmett. As we rev it up alongside Bradley Smith and Paul Espargaro. Get a pretty decent getaway. But the first corner is not far until we have to brake and make our way into the top 10. You know, a bit cheeky using the Spargos. We've got Cal Crutcher looking at the Suzuki's in front. So that's a pretty decent start. So we haven't fallen. Always a big plus. And now we're looking down the inside of Crutcher onto the back straight, but we're a bit cautious. Poor run. That's allowing the Tech 3 with Spargo to nip back past us. We saw Bradley Smith drop down the order. Oh, hello. Where have you come from, Hector Barber? Got past the two Tech 3s and myself into that corner. What a mugging by the Spaniard. We've got to be very careful of the tyre around this circuit. As you can see, lots of very tricky corners among lots of the tyres. There's some very long radius corners. Corners like that where you can kind of use the banking, but it's also pushing us out a bit as well. As you get back past Barber. Not losing too much time to the front though. As you can see, we're already kind of separated into packs though. Should try and nut around the outside of the Hondas, Crutchlow and Pedrosa. Oh, that's not working. Oh, hello, Barbara. Gets back past us in the final corner as we go on to the second lap, the 7-lap race. Very long race for us to look after the tyres. It's not helping battling our fellow Ducati here. Trying to hook up that left hand, and now can we get a decent run onto the front, not front straight, the back straight. I'm getting where I am on the circuit. It's already been a hectic first lap. The good thing about that first sector though is that we've got this long straight to end it, so the Ducati of course very fast in a straight line. Very good. Look at that, we caught up loads on Crutchlow in front. Look at this, Suzuki's making the power play for the top 5 in front. Looking very good in this race so far. We've got a long way to go. The next like Pedrosa as well is making his way forward in front. But in this middle part of the race, this is where I want to start making the moves as Crutchlow messes up in front. You're looking behind you, Cal, I'm in front. So we've got Iannone in front. Our teammate. So Dovi once again being the best of the Ducatis at the moment. We saw how good Iannone was in Qatar as well. So there's Dovi battling for the lead. So I think we finally got into the 36s in the race. 36-2, that's what we needed in qualifying. As normal, Kev coming up. Perfect timing. At least we're producing the pace. So we go, onto the grass, Iannone. Letting us pass into 8th. Bit wide. We've got on the power early enough, I believe, to hold on to this 8th place at the end of the straight. Let's look at the top 7 almost piling on top of each other. Is that Maverick in the top 3? As Pedrosa has also battled his way up into 4th, ahead of his teammate Marcus, falling down the order. What is going on with Mark? He's behind the leash. Oh. Almost got into a leash, I think. Maybe clipped him. It's now the Yamahas are taking the front. It looks like, no, it's Vinales on the Suzuki. He's having a little audition for next season, it looks like. The newest A in MotoGP. So looking round the outside of a leash, which comes the inside. Oh, but he holds it round the outside. Good job from the Suzuki man. And now here comes Iannone, and we know what he's like in Argentina. Get back. You're not going to dovey me, alright? So that's a good run again during that first sector. Just getting a run onto this back straight's not the best. But we've got some slipstream from the Suzuki. As we're halfway through this race, we can make it into the top 7. And look at that, 3 wide in front. Between a Honda, Yamaha, and a Ducati of Dovi. So at least she's not giving up that 7th place without a fight. Just about hold on. Very ginger on the power through that right-hander. That's much better. Hooking out that corner. Let's get out of the way, Dovi. There's a new Ducati that's going to make their way to the front. So we're into the top 5, are we? Now we're battling with Marquez for top 5. Looking down the inside, the Doctor. Is that? It is the Doctor. Kind of hold him up and allow Pedrosa through. No bias from me, of course. To make a way into the top 4, battling for a podium. Looking down the inside of Danny. Oh, he gave us just enough space to fit a Ducati through. And now we're chasing the front 2. This is middle part of the race. I told you this is my go time. It's proving to be that. Pedrosa almost into my back wheel. So here's Vinales, less than a second in front. Pedrosa just over a 10th behind. But we've got the Ducati power, he's got the Honda power. So we've got Lorenzo leading from Vinales, then myself, then the Doctor, who's got past Pedrosa down that straight. Going slightly riding that left-hander again, not getting the line right through there. But holding on just about. From our mentor, remember, we're still part of the VR46 Academy. Oh, and Dovi's pushing down my inside. Mostly on my outside. Oh, and now the bike is getting away from me. It's all over the place at the end of this lap. Hopefully that's not boding badly for the remaining couple of laps. So here we go. Once again, looking down the inside of Valentino. Well, he holds it on the outside as you go onto the penultimate lap of the race. Battling for a podium. Looking down the inside. Oh, he's covered it off this time. Definitely covered it off. Oh, Danny. What's that mark? And look at that, they all swarm by. So now I'm on the grass, and down to 9th I go. Bloody hell. Mark is down to 7th. That really was an attack of the bees, wasn't it? Swarm of the birds. That first set, so now we're going to be struggling to make a podium, I feel. Let's look at the tyre wear. We're going to be holding on in this final lap. And I'm just going to be looking at perhaps getting a top 10 rather than getting a top 5. So once again, sliding it through that right-hander. Braking very early, making sure he hit the apex. And that was good. So good run. And slightly riding this left-hander. Once again, sliding that rear tyre out. Let's head on to the final lap of the race. And we're struggling. Oh, the bike does not want to brake. Or even go anywhere with acceleration either. It's like at 39. Abysmal that. And now we've got Bradley Smith behind us. We're going to be best of the customer riders. And there he is, just down our inside, like we're not even there. Was that Paul Espargaro? They're both on my tail, the Tech 3 boys. So go down my inside, and now we got... Is that Scott Redding? Is that Petrucci? It is Redding. And there's Petrucci. Get away from me. Oh my god, we're getting mugged. Oh, look how much we're struggling to hold on to the bike. With that left-hander. Struggling to stay on the power now. Let's go back round into 11th. Don't quite have enough pace to catch up to the Tech 3 boys. As we're battling like a hell with Petrucci and Red. And what the hell? Where's Crotchlow coming from? What a horror at the end of this race again. And oh! Are we even going to get points? We're not. We're not even going to get points. You come across the line in 18th. After starting the lap in around 5th. Or the penultimate lap in 5th. We have got to look at this tyre wear. 18th. As Lorenzo wins from Vinales, it's impressive. In second, ahead of Rossi, Marquez, Iannone, Dovizioso, Pedrosa, and the Espargaros and Bradley Smith rounding out the top 10 as we make it across the line in 18th. 10 seconds of the top spot. So that leaves us in 15th in the overall standing, or down to 15th. As Lorenzo leads Rossi with Marquez and Vinales battling behind. And in the constructors, Suzuki make it above Ducati. As Yamaha still have a maximum total after 2 rounds. So what a disappointing race in the end. We really set it up well onto that 5, but yeah, once again the tyre wear has bitten us. It really does feel kind of automated now on the final lap. Let's see if we can improve our skills in the next round. So here we are in Austin, running wide in the final corner before a qualifying effort. Struggling to get the power down as we go across the line. In the circuit I do like, and which should shoot the Ducatis. Maybe not this first sector, but definitely in the middle sector with that long arse back straight. So we go through the first set to try and line up these S's. Kind of balancing on the balls of your feet, it feels like. So we go at the end of it. Now we go up the hill slightly. Hook up the right, opens up the left. Down the power. Through the left hand kink. Now down into the hairpin. The all important hairpin. As it sets your kind of speed down this long back straight. over 200 miles per hour. Almost 210 there. So we brake hard into the left, purposely kind of avoiding the apex there, because if you get too close, there's a little bump which really can upset the bike. So the closer you are to the apex, the more upset your bike can become there. It's now through the stadium section, wave to the fans in first gear. We're getting on the power hard towards reverse turn 8. Very different from in a car, this corner. And then penultimate corner, one of the most tricky, but we hooked it up there. No, we're down! And there goes our chances of perhaps going through. Let's go through the final corner. A 207.4. How disappointing. No, I do not want to restart. We do one shot. We'll just ignore. So let's go to session information. Skip time. The neck hours dropped to the back. 1.8 seconds off. This is a track where we should be going through. But it's our Ducati stablemates, Barbara and Petrucci on older Ducatis, going through ahead of Bradley Smith. Very disappointing, but it's a track where now AI a bit slower. So I was saying we can really improve in the race as we improve our body position, probably from all the falling we did on the qualifying. That's what body position is, about the falling. Let's see if we'll be doing that in the race.
A warm welcome to the United States to all our viewers. We're here at the Circuit of the Americas to bring you live coverage of the MotoGP race.
And as you can see, here's Marquez on pole ahead of Lorenzo and Rossi, with the Suzuki's in 4th and 5th ahead of Eno and Vizio, so throws at 8th. And Polsberg 9th, Cal Crutchlow in 10th, D. Scott Redding in 15th, Jack Miller good qualifying in 14th, his teammate Rabat down in 21st, and Weir in 22nd.
After a long weekend of preparation, the race is about to start. You could cut the tension with a knife, but all that matters now is who gets across that line first.
Yes, it does, Gavin Abbott. Let's look at the flags wave to our right-hand side. As the revs rise, and we get away for the 6th lap race. With a decent start, making up some positions, past Rabat already. They'll be very cautious into this first corner. Don't want the fall. That's all we almost did. We're up to 11th. It's a very good first corner. Can make that 10th. Someone goes wide in front. And went into the back of us. But now we're just barging away into 8th. Because I think we're past Danny there. Down in 8th. Another poor start. Let's get past Paul Espargaro. Go a bit wide, and now we've got the Suzuki's in front. Once again, Vinada's looking to make moves early and all over the place. So are the riders in front. We'll go and barge our way into second, are we? Yes, they do jump ahead of the Suzuki's right up to 4th. I'll take this first lap. Let's see if we can get some good slipstream from the Yamahas and Honda in front. Slightly into the back of Marquez, but we dive it past the Yamahas. And now, of course, we're past behind Marc Marquez in America. It's something that is almost... well, it's past predictable now. It just happens. It's got Marquez in front, we've got Rossi behind. Being very cautious on the power, as we want to protect these tyres. It's going well on this first lap. It's going in the final corner, sliding it slightly. We're getting on the power. Marquez with a much better final corner, but we're up to second from last. I think I'll take that. It's like Rossi taking it down. So I get a 1.3 second time penalty. That's because I got pushed in the braking zone. It was Rossi. He's used to time penalties around America, but he's been dishing them out this time around. Let's get a good S section, really catching up to Marquez though. And forget about Rossi. And concentrate on first place. We can trying to get the run on the inside, maybe. Get on all of the curves. I mean, aggressive, but we take the lead. And Marquez takes it back around the outside. And runs a bit wide in the kink, and we're taking it back. Oh, we go very wide into the hairpin. We maintain the outside line, get the run, get the traction onto the back straight. And now we'll be looking to put a lead as we got that 1.3 second penalty. Only half a second in front at the moment. So brake a bit cautiously. Once again, missed the apex slightly. Short shift up to second. Keep it in second. It's going to be hard on the power out that corner. Get up to third, down to second again. Feeling lots of chatter, it feels like, with the controller. And there's a 1.3 second lead, so we have the lead at the moment. Let's see if we can keep it until the end of the race. So we're only about a third of the way through it when we cross the line. That's a much better penultimate corner. Can we get a much better final corner? Yes, we can. That's much better. So we cross the line with a 2:03.2. Now 1.6 second lead over Marquez. And now it's going to get slightly boring around America again. As we're looking to build a lead. But we outbrake ourselves by a country mile into the first corner. Want to be careful getting on the power. So you want to spin up the wheels. But you know through the S's we're a bit better. That's a very good section after... Well, I kind of messed up the first half, but the rest was pretty good. As you can see, Marquez took us half a second back in that first sector. And that's our best sector as well. So we've got to be careful of not making more mistakes like we did. So we go into the hairpin. We go into the apex. And now we go down the back straight. So Vinales passes Rossi. It's a bit of a foreshadow for this year, isn't it? In real life. So we've got 2.5 second lead over Marquez. Remember, Taiwo really bites us in the arse on those final couple of laps. So while we're building this lead, we want it to be, what, 6-7 seconds maybe? By the time it comes to the end of that 4. We're halfway there, 3 second lead over Marquez. So we'll cut the curve slightly there. Nothing added to our time penalty though. So braking at the shadow there, into the final corner, in second. Audio pace has dropped to 4.7, but that's because we made a major mistake. And you can see in the final sector that AI a bit better, so a bit of give and take. These first and last sectors, once again a bit wider in that first corner. 2.5 seconds. So the lead has again spinning out the wheels like we didn't want to. Oh, we're down! At Rossi corner. And there goes our lead. And there goes a bit of our tyre as well. As Marquez dives it down the inside, does he? Not quite. He's got a bit of a lead on Rossi though, 1.3. So if we hold off Marquez for the time being. Is it actually up to 1.4 now? Did I seriously get penalised for crashing? What the hell? Only a tenth of a second. But as you can see, already braking. Rear tyres, not liking it. Go down this back straight. We're a second lead on Marquez. Go wide in second. That's all like pretending you've got an egg under my finger here. The controller. Keeping it in second gear, being very ginger on the power. Tyre wear doesn't look as bad, I would say, around here. But we are heading on to the last couple of laps where it really does ramp up. You can see the bike already not liking it. Let's go for the final corner, bit wide. We kind of let the bike run wide slightly there as well. It's got 1.6 second lead, that would be enough. Let's see if we can keep it as we break a bit gingerly into the first corner, but we're making sure we're hitting that apex now. Keep it in third gear for the right hand kink, up to fourth. Keep it in second, keep off the curves. We've learned that the hard way. So we built a second on Marquez. That's very good first sector. Oh, don't get away from me now, bike. This tyre wear does seem to be much better around here. It's like a wide line into the hairpin. Both allows us to get onto power a bit better going down this straight. And yeah, tyres only halfway, if you look in the bottom right. Halfway gone. So maybe tyre wear is a bit strange, I would say, better around here. As there are some really tough corners on tyres, of course the first sector, the last sector which we'll come into. And you have this bit where it's kind of all about acceleration, so you're trying not to spin up the rear tyre. Here we go through reverse turn 8, we've got a 3.2 second lead over Marquez. So we've definitely got the pace. As we're going for the penultimate corner, heading on to the final lap of the race. Can I hold on for my first win on the Ducati? So here we go. Back in the 203s as well. We've got a 3.2 second lead on Marquez. Can I hold on? Can I not make any silly mistakes? Because that was the fastest lap as well. And the penultimate lap of the race. Are you sure, game? So we went slightly wide in that first corner. Tyres are fighting. Even though it doesn't show it on the diagram, the tyres are fighting back there. Which made me have a horrible S-bend. I probably got the same time as Marcus. Lost half a second in that first sector. That's not good. Oh, but that's a good kink. Keep it in third. Getting to the inside early. Oh, and that's a very good hairpin. With superb traction out the corner, keeping it in second gear. And so halfway through this final lap, and Vinales and Rossi still battling like a hell for third. That's what they've been doing at the whole race. So we've got a 3.5 second lead over Marquez. Once again, purposely missing the apex. Keep it in second. Vinales is back past Rossi for third. I'm really interested to see how that battle ends up rather than how this lead battle ends up. Because I think we're doing enough to hold off Marquez. Look at that 3.6 second lead behind. Tyre wear. What tyre wear around here? Look at the tyres around between halfway and a third down on both sides. much better than Argentina and Qatar. As we're going through the final corner, even with the time penalties, I believe we've done enough as we cross the line and we can celebrate our first win with Ducati. As in this, like, Vinales won that battle with Rossi for the final podium spot. We did do it by 1.3 seconds, half our deficit. In the end, it was the fastest out of the race as well. Very surprising. As Petrucci in 5th? Where did he come from, Danilo? Fantastic race ahead with Lisa Spargo, Andrea Ignati, Lorenzo in 8th, Jose in 9th, and Dovizioso in 10th. What a strange top 10, but what a race as well, as he finally kick-started our season with a win. And look at that, we're up into 7th and 28 points. As Rossi's almost got double the points of us, he leads the championship by a single point from Lorenzo after that race. 5 points back is Marquez, 10 points back is Vinales. What a championship battle is already shaping up at the front. As in the constructors, Ducati with their first win of the season jump into 2nd ahead of Honda, although they're tied on points, and 5 points ahead of Suzuki, with Yamaha leading the way on 14 points as Aprilia yet to score. So what a race. Yes, so got the Americans a bit sore there, especially in that first sector, but just the tyre wear was really impressive, holding on for that long. So hopefully we've learnt something around Slogo Americas to improve our tyre wear going forward, to improve lots of things. The braking, the throttle management, yeah, especially around the cornering, and the physical condition, especially around that first sector. So good end to the episode, I feel.
Welcome back. Before the next race, take a look at MotoGP teams. A few very interesting offers have arrived.
As what do we have on the table? We have every single team on the table. But I think I said I want to win this championship with Ducati, so we're not going to change. There's no cliffhanger here. We're not going to change for the next episode. As what are we going to be doing first? We're going to be going to Jerez. Oh, that is a circuit for tyre wear, especially if you remember from F1 2013. But also in real life as well for the F1 cars. Is it the same for the bikes? Perhaps not as much, but we will see as we head into the first Spanish round of the season. Can we continue a good form, or will we once again fall into the doldrums like we did in Argentina? Thanks for watching, and we will find out next time. See you then.